Hello. Welcome to March 2nd. Is it? Yeah, it's charging. So my times are at least 4 hours, at most 6-hour days. So, they change depending on what's going on, I guess. But, at least they told me. At least I know, if I do more than 4 hours, it's not the end of the world if I'm working overtime, I guess, But they said it's at least 4 hours. It's at most a 6-hour days. So, today is March 2nd, 2023. What a start this morning. I'm like so worried now about my phone after yesterday. Because yesterday I threw my phone in the garbage. How did I do that? I must have been sleepwalking because, I had the phone next to my bed and it wasn't plugged in. So I was like, what the hell, So I looked for it and it wasn't there. I was genuinely like, what? I was like, where'd it go? And then I grabbed the home phone because I couldn't find it anywhere in my bed, under the blankets. It disappeared. I called my phone and it's in the garbage can. And true story, I'm not making this up. My phone was in the garbage, I sanitized the crap out of it, because it's in garbage. So, of course, I made sure that it's hand sanitizer, but I'm not putting my phone in running water. So I just grabbed a shit ton of hand sanitizer and just pretty much coated the whole damn phone with hand sanitizer. And I know that's not really the greatest thing to do, but hey, it kills all that germs that was collected. And then I sanitized my hands because I had to dig in the garbage and grab it. So anyway, going back to yesterday after the video, well, honestly, I was feeling pretty sick. I was feeling kind of nervous. Not as bad as the pizza dough factory. It was really bad in the pizza dough factory, but, honestly, that was really it. I just played games, and then I was trying to get a little investment going with at the pawn shop, where I got my Glock. I was gonna put money away for layaway for another gun, but unfortunately, I don't have 30% of what they're asking for. I only had 10%. So, with that being said, yeah, so that could still happen because the gun was sitting there for 2 weeks. But again, I don't have $130, and it would be a miracle if this place paid every week. And I'm just kidding. I don't really know if that's better or worse, but yeah. So I'll ask. I'll make sure to ask because I didn't ask how it works. So anyway. Yeah, I'm back to trying again on a new job. This is the second time this week. It's so funny, or it's not funny, but, this morning, yes, I usually get sick. I feel sick when I get a new job, right? It's not a common thing. There are places. The gym, I actually didn't feel afraid of. I wasn't nervous about. But this place, I wasn't as badly nervous about because, again, a new job makes me nervous, so hear me out. So this is what happened this morning. I woke up and I'm feeling sick, right? It's 6:30, so I'm like, I can rest for another half an hour or so. And my stomach is like, nope. So I start gagging, and I'm like, oh, fuck. And then I couldn't stop gagging. So I had to run to the bathroom, and I know it's not an accomplishment that I threw up for the first time in years, I know it's been since I was, like, in elementary school and middle school since I threw up. I've never, I've eaten food and I've overeaten, but I've never thrown up. And I have not thrown up in a long time. It's been since like middle school since I've thrown up. So this is the first time I genuinely threw up because this job is around dead animals. I have to work with dead animals. So now it's a story, for, if I don't know if there's a new person or something and they feel kind of queasy about it, I could be like, hey, I literally threw up before I showed up to work, I worked. It's a funny story that I could tell now, because the truth of the matter is, I got so sick this morning from stress, anxiety, all this fear, all this bad emotions, that I finally, the dead animals is what settled it, and I threw up. I couldn't stop myself from gagging, and I threw up in the bathroom, and I was like, wow, that's the first time in a long time that I've done that. I guess I just needed to throw up. I guess I needed to throw that shit back up because, And then my mom prayed over me. Me and my mom prayed. I said I would call her back, but I'm just going to make this video short. And then, because I don't know if she'll call me, but, she used to work with dead people before, like cleaning a dead body. Dead bodies will once in a while circle around. So there are people obviously at the hospital who work around dead bodies. So I need to know that I'm not alone with working with dead things. And then, paperwork. You gotta do paperwork on the animal and drive around and pick up the animal and bring them back, And pretty much I don't really know what else to do other than put them in the fridge and clay their paw. And I don't really know what else, so I'll have to figure it out. But it can't be that bad, It was just the thought of working with dead animals that finally that finally caused me to go get queasy and vomit, So it's just a little funny story, but I'm on my way there right now. So I'm gonna have to get used to it because. Sure, I'm going to be honest, I have a problem with discipline and authority, and I've never worked with dead things before, so those are requirements that obviously the Army is going to have to, the military Army is going to have to deal with, big chance of having to, shoot enemies, MP, deal with people, it's something that I really have to think on and get used to, and, just kind of get in the groove. Not really in the groove for, but get mentally prepared for, because, it's fucking wild, but, this place is something, and they hired me on the spot, so, I'm feeling not as anxious about it now, so that's awesome, so I'm just going to toughen it out. It's 4 to 6 hours. I don't know if they'll keep me that long, but we'll just have to wait and see what happens. So, yeah, so I'm on my way there right now. And then if I end up liking it, then I could probably get their phone numbers and keep in contact with them, or however it works. Because it's a morgue. It's not like we need an app to touch bases with everybody or whatever, so. Yeah, so, that's about it, really, I just gotta toughen it through today, see how it goes, and, yeah, everybody's happy at the house that I got this job, and, I hope it really works out, in a sense, but, I, just have to see where it pretty much goes, 16 hours a week with 4 hours, which is 32 hours of paycheck, and with possibly more, so up to 6, 12, 18, 24, up to 32 to 48 hours a week of work. It's not bad. So I used to work up to 50 hours, for the gym. So No, actually, it's bullshit. I used to work up to 60 hours, but I'll figure out a game plan with them, there. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go now. Just gonna see where this all goes, figure out how I'm gonna get all this info down, and then, see where this will go. There's a few pet clinics and vets around, so, maybe, these are probably places I'll have to stop at and check out, so. But, anyway, I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna call my mom, just, catch up with her a little bit, and then, yeah. So, toodaloo, and then I gotta pull up the address for this place as well, and then I'll make a follow-up video when it's done.